To make an online student payment, students will first want to log in to their Cashiers account. Once there, they'll be brought to the student homepage, and they will want to select the tile Financial Account. Here they could see some bills that are due, if they've made a payment, if they have a refund available. But to make a payment, they will want to make sure that they have chosen payment/direct deposit on the left side here. And then at the bottom left, they will want to click this button in yellow that says Make a Payment. This will then transfer them to CashNet. And within CashNet, on the left-hand side, on this column here, they want to select Make a Payment. And here they're presented with two available items, a tile that says direct payments and a tile that says total tuition fees and all other charges. If they were to have a semester's worth of tuition and fees due, that full amount would be listed in this tile on the right. So if they wanted to make a payment towards that, they would click on that tile, and then this pops up. Within this field, they could enter the full amount due or a different amount. So for this example, I'm going to enter $500. And at the bottom, they have the choice to select Pay Now or Set Up Auto Pay, Schedule a Payment. I'm going to say Pay Now, and then click this purple button that says Add to Payment. This works similarly to adding items to a cart if you were to shop online. So for example, I can now add direct payment. And within direct payment, there's some of these specific fees outside of general tuition, college fees like athletic tickets, campus privilege fees, housing charges. So not every student has these charges. But if you were and you wanted to make that payment at the same time, you would click on, for example, athletic tickets, and let's put $100 in here. And then at the bottom, click Add to Payment. This box comes up. And if we wanted to add another payment like housing charges or international student health insurance, we would click Add More. But for the purpose of this example, we'll say we just want to add tickets. So we click Pay Now. And then our total is right up here at the top, $600, two items, and they're stacked on top of one another. So you can see what you've added as a payment before you move on to the next step. In the next step, we click Continue here in purple. And we're given four options: credit or debit card, new bank account, 529 savings plan, or international payment. Of course, this top is a card. The second column would be an electronic transfer from your bank account, a savings plan if you or your guardians have set that up, and then an international payment, which prompts students to use Flywire. Once a student has set up someone as their designee, that designee will then have access to financial data and can make payments. They will be given their own username and login, which they will log in via Cashiers once more, and they get this designee homepage, which is much simpler than the student's homepage. To make a payment, they would click Designee Center. And then they have options here to view a bill, make a payment, tax information, and financial aid. They will select this button right here, View Bill, Make a Payment. And then they have payment plans, online payment, and view current bill. To make a billing payment, they would click on online bill payment here, and then that would transfer them to the same CashNet screen that the student was displayed with the same options. We have a third option for non-designees, but also someone who maybe for whatever reason we're having problems with our system that day, they want another method of pay, they can click here. Now this is much more simplified. This does not show a student's bill, so they will need to know the specific amount they want to pay. They will need the Wildcat ID of the student they wish to pay for, and then the student's last name. And it will prompt them after that to enter a specific billing amount of their choice. And then it would take them to this very basic field with the payment amount. Then they would click Next and be prompted to pay a fee. As we remind them on the website, if they use this method, and you use a credit card, you are assessed a service fee, which is why we prefer designees and students, of course, to go through our student pay and designee pay system, which takes them through CashNet, and then they're not assessed that fee in the same way. But this is a simpler version and another route.